All right, we're here today to talk about this battery-powered underground timer that can be used with any of our valves. It's a very handy and useful timer for those situations where getting electricity or sprinkler wire from the timer to your valves is quite tricky, or it's a long distance away from the house or anything like that. This timer is battery powered. It can control up to 4 stations, gives you up to 2 programs and 4 start times per program, so ultimately 8 start times. It has full functionality in programming, intervals, odd, even, or days of the week type of watering times, allows watering budget, rain delay, so all the features that you typically see in the underground timer selection that we have, but this one is battery powered. Let me show you what comes in the box. First of all, you're going to get the timer itself, and then you're going to get one valve, and it's going to come with one of our DC solenoids. Now I should mention that while this timer will work with any of our valves, in such cases you're probably going to need to replace the solenoid. Most timers come with AC solenoids because they run off of AC power. But because this is battery powered, it's using DC power. So we have special solenoids, which we're going to link below. You can find out more about that, where to get those, etc. And these solenoids are DC powered. They also have this connector that's watertight that allows you to just connect to the bottom of the timer. So you'll get the valve and the solenoid, and then you get this mounting bracket. And how that works is it just slips right on top of the solenoid like that, and then this allows you to clip the timer on, and then you just connect your valves down here, your solenoids down there. So let me show you what's on the bottom of the timer. On the timer here, you're going to notice 4 ports, and they're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where you would plug in the solenoid, and they just stick in like that. And again, they're got an O-ring, so they're watertight. They have these little covers that you should use whenever one of these is not in use, so that some moisture cannot get in there. There's 2 other ports. There's one on top that says solar and one on bottom that says sensor. The solar one, both of these are for forthcoming technology, which is not yet released, but this allows you to attach a small solar panel which can then power the timer. You can use rechargeable batteries in it and power the timer with a solar panel. And then the sensor is for either a rain and freeze sensor or for a moisture sensor, both of which we're developing. That would plug in, and it would detect any rain or freezing conditions and automatically shut off the timer if that was the case. So let me show you inside the timer itself. It's in this watertight casing. Again, this is also O-ring sealed. It snaps down, and no water can get in there when it's completely locked in. So you can store this, outdoors. You can store it in an underground sort of valve box without worry that any water is going to ruin that. The timer itself actually lifts out of the housing, so that allows you to take it indoors or into the shade if you need to program it if the sunlight glares too much off the screen, or if you want to store it indoors. Uses 3 AA batteries, and those batteries should give you at least a year of use. It does have also a low battery indicator on there, so when those batteries are running down. Anyway, that's the initial introduction to the product, and in our next video we will show you how to program it.